The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is back and better than ever on WMIX and WMIXSports.com, featuring Waltonville, Weber Township, Woodlawn, Wayne City, and Sesser-Valier. The showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the showcase starts now.
Welcome into Okawville High School. Night number 4 of the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament sees the Woodlawn Cardinals take on the new Athens Yellowjackets. A very pleasant Thursday evening wherever you may be listening in on 94.1 WMIX or listen to our streaming abilities at WMIXSports.com. I'm Danny Czerwinski. We'll be bringing you play-by-play. Joining me alongside the new color commentary, Mike Richardson, here on the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Michael, welcome into the broadcast. New year, new season, your first one out of the gate.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, we've had some commitments through the grade school to miss the first couple of games of this exciting tournament, and could not wait to get into this new gym. I tell you what, I've seen the pictures, but pictures never do it justice. Wow, what a marquee place this is, and I was very excited to get here tonight, and it did not disappoint in the least.
And both teams warming up on the floor. We need to step out for a first break here on the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Back to Okawville for more. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're worldwide. This is the showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Okawville High School, the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside on the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder that will build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Woodlawn, 2 easy wins in Marissa Coltonville. And, of course, last night for the 3rd year in a row, Mike, 100 points plus against Valmeyer. Looking pretty good top to bottom. Of course, competition gets tougher tonight, and especially tomorrow night against Okawville.
Yeah, and, you hope kids don't look that far ahead, but really for Shane Witzel, the structure of the tournament has been the last several years. You sort of gradually get off to that start, try to get the kinks out, try to find that starting rotation, substitute rotation, things of that nature. You know that game against New Athens is going to be a little tougher, which it is tonight. That's the way it was last year. And then it sets up for the marquee matchup of the event if things play out. And Okawville's sitting there and ready. They are ready with tonight off to get a day of rest, extra day of rest. And Woodlawn, if they take care of business tonight, sets up another championship round game between them and the host Rockets here tomorrow night.
Both teams, of course, have had some classic matchups dating back to the 08-09 season. Of course, the 3 to Woodlawn won. And then, of course, the last 2 years, in fact, Okawville beat Woodlawn last year to win their own tournament. That was over in Luchtefeld Gymnasium. We need to step out for another break here on the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. We'll be back to talk a little bit more about this game and this game's coverage, or our coverage, here in the next couple of nights. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all La-Z-Boy reclining, Flex-Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be half an hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank's Visa check cards and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cash back button and you have an instant ATM.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Coach House Garage sponsors the pregame show here on the Showcase on WMIX. As Denny Czerwinski, me, Mike Richardson alongside. New Athens Yellowjackets, Woodlawn Cardinals. Been a physical matchup over the last few years when these two get together, whether it's here or at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament.
Well, I noticed that keeper, one of them graduated finally after about 6 years, and causing havoc to a lot of people in this tournament. But obviously some of his relation might get on the floor this evening, and Jimmy Keeper, and I think he's actually wearing the same number, 35, and it's 6'3" sophomore. So I'm sure there's some relation there involved with the keepers. And, this has been a good matchup, good first half against Okawville and New Athens, not in Okawville prevailing at the end, winning by 11 free throws down the stretch. So, Woodlawn can't overlook this early in the year. You want to set yourself up for that big game tomorrow night. And hopefully the Cardinals aren't there ready to go.
Both teams warming up, getting their final instructions. We're going to take our final break of the Coach House Garage's pregame show. When we come back, it'll be time for the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. A moonlit sky tonight, a low 32 to 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny. A breezy, warm afternoon, a high near 60. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, milder, low 41. Then on Saturday, variable cloudiness, breezy and warm, a high of 62. And Sunday, mostly cloudy but warm with a shower possible, a high temperature of 66. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tune in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
Hi, this is Melody True, Relationship Specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and services you deserve, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank. People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. State Farm wants to get you all available discounts. That's why we apply the savings automatically during your quote. Want confirmation that you're getting all the discounts that you're eligible for? There's a State Farm agent right here in Jefferson County who's always happy to help. See Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to Okawville High School, Woodlawn, and New Athens. Time for the starting lineup, sponsored by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank. Let them remind you what banking the local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. We'll turn it over to Mike Richardson for the starting lineups for this game.
Thank you very much, Danny. And for those Yellowjackets, they will be wearing white. They'll be the home team tonight, number 10. Jeremy Heff, he's a 6'2 senior. His running mate will be a 5'11 junior, number 15, Nick Ozier. A 6'2 senior wearing number 24, Blake Ragland. A 5'10 senior, number 30, Luke Marlowe, and Tyler Meyer. He'll be in the middle. He's a junior. He'll be wearing number 42. He stands 6'4". Yellowjackets are coached by Mark Gowark and also assisted by Dennis Works. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, they come in this evening's contest with a 2-0 record. Head coach Shane Witzel, assisted by Scott Owens. They're going to go back to the Monday night lineup with Ty Coleman wearing number 14. He's a 5'7 senior. 6'5 senior wearing number 22, Gabe Owens. A 6'1 senior, number 33, Chris Harlow. A 6' junior, number 31, Jason Hateman. And Jake Robinson wearing number 35. He'll be in the middle, 6'3 junior. And that rounds out the starting lineup for the Woodlawn Cardinals, as we mentioned, coming in tonight's contest with a 2-0 record, New Athens at 1-1.
Have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking for People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. Woodlawn red, New Athens white, as Mike said. Official will step in. We'll name the officials here in a moment. Tip controlled by the Yellowjackets, who are yellow and purple. Chester being Yellowjackets, orange and black. Woodlawn man to man. Top of the key with it is Ozier. Throws it left side to Ragland. Ragland, he's a guy sent back from last year. Pick and roll is blocked by Harlow underneath. And Hateman with the rebound to Owens. Cardinals will have their first offensive possession of the night. Owens to the right side. It is an interesting defense. Maybe a box and one as Hateman knocks down a shot from the left corner, and Woodlawn jumps on top 2-0. Couldn't really tell out of that, but it looked something odd there.
Well, I was getting ready to say it was odd enough that the officials, I'm still thinking they're trying to confer whether that was a 2 or a 3, but they show it 2 on the scoreboard.
Left wing with it is Marlowe. Inside underneath, and that'll be a foul on Chris Harlow. We'll tell you when we get a break, you're not a number of credit score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. That foul, I think, was on Mr. Harlow. The Yellowjackets inbound the ball, top of the key to Hepp. Hepp with it, top of the key, Meyer. Now on the left corner, Ragland. Ragland around the screen, right side to Marlowe. Down the lane, right block, shot short, glass, rebound, Ty Coleman. He'll bring it into the front court as the Cardinals fly down the floor. Coleman to Harlow on the right wing, back to Coleman to Owens on the left side. Owens has to take a dribble to the top of the key. Now to Coleman on the right wing. 3 ball on the way, front of the iron, no good. Rebound tip. Harlow tipped it off of Marlowe, but it was off of Harlow, and they'll go back to New Athens. Your officials for the game from a town I like to frequent once in a while from Pinckneyville, Sammy Paradotta, Kevin Hicks, and Rick Sicardi on the game here tonight from Okawville. Woodlawn in a little pressure defense, about three-quarter court, kind of a zone press, 1-2-2, and New Athens breaks it real easy. Back-to-back pass from left block to right block. Tyler Myler with the layup. That didn't work. And New Athens looked pretty good. They looked good here last night against Okawville. Robinson to left wing to Hateman in the corner. Throw it out to Coleman, top of the key. He'll come on the dribble between the circles. This is a triangle and two.
Well, it's got the look of they're setting like in a 1-3-1, but they're getting a lot of outside pressure at the point, and they're dropping the guy in the middle and making that wider. I guess they're really worried about Woodlawn's capability of shooting the three.
Well, it's interesting. It's kind of a stretch zone. As soon as we figure it out, depends on some runners. Woodlawn's going to go have full court press. Now Owens has it. He's going to launch a three from the left wing. Glass, no good. Rebound by Ragland. He'll get it off to Marlowe up the timeline, free throw line, double dribble. He was going to shoot, then he was going to pass. He tried to go back to dribbling, and that won't work. Mark Durward is your coach in New Athens. Some of you basketball fans might remember him as a player in high school. He was on the 91 Jabot team that was upset by Hamilton County, back then known as McLeansboro, in the Carbondale Super. Robinson on the left wing to Hateman in the corner. Top of the key, Owens. Stepped out underneath nicely by Ragland to cut him off. To Harlow in the right corner. Harlow to Coleman. Defense a little stiffer. Now this looks more like a matchup 2-3. Coleman with it on the wing. 15-footer's good. Ty Coleman knocks down the shot. 4-2 Cardinals. Woodlawn goes pressure defense here. Maybe a 2-1-2. Hateman steals half court, loses it though. Marlowe has it. Down the lane he goes around Owens. Layup, glass, good. Interesting. Woodlawn feels they can pressure. New Athens scored twice. Owens up the left side quickly for the Cardinals to the top of the key to Harlow. He goes into the paint. He's cut off blocking foul. And that'll be on number 15, Nick Ozier. That'll be his first, team's first.
Woodlawn guard play on the top of that zone press is really working good, but boy, that secondary pass they're making, Woodlawn's not had much resistance underneath the basket, thus the 4 points by the Yellowjackets.
Owens to Coleman, the Hateman left wing. Eagles baseline. Reverses his dribble. Back to Coleman. 5 minutes to go in the first. Woodlawn and New Athens tied at 4. Harlow had it on the baseline. Had a shot. Didn't want to go take it. Now he'll pull in from 10. Long off the mark. Finds his own rebound. Coleman gets it on the recovery. His 16-footer front iron hits the floor. Ball on the floor. Robinson's on the floor. Jackets everywhere. Thrown in the air. Harlow. Tip. Owens has it and fouled. Actually tackled. Ozier had him from behind with a rear-end hold, basically like in wrestling, and then Ozier said, I didn't foul him. Well, when you got two arms around the kid, it's hard to call a foul.
I appreciate getting his hands off quick enough.
Yeah.
But, I think everybody saw that one.
Had his hands in the cookie jar. Oh, we got to fall away from the foul. Luke Marlowe, go ahead and tell about Mike. You saw it before like I did.
Well, I tell you, again, we were grabbing uniforms, and now the officials are stepping in and actually having a discussing that situation with Mr. Marlowe, just threw threw Harlow to the ground, and now we're going to see some substitutions by the Yellowjackets. Mark DeWard's not very pleased at the moment.
No, he was not happy with the hand-to-hand combat Luke Marlowe was having down there. He got him right out of the game. Coleman Owens on the left wing. His three off the dribble, off the mark, tips. Robinson over the back, and we'll go the other way. Foul on Jake. His first, team second. We'll tell you once we get some scores in. The scoreboard updates are brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Logan Isaac gets his first action of the season. He comes into the game. Jake Robinson is out, and Woodlawn will pressure. Yellowjackets come up the floor. That's on the right wing. Front side, Meyer goes left wing pass to Ragland. Ragland played significant minutes last year. Played a big role in the regional game against Waltonville last year. Corner tip, stolen Owens on the right wing. Here comes Gabe up the timeline. Into the front court to Coleman on the right wing to Hateman. Coleman fell down. Gets to Harlow. 10-footer up short. No good. Rebound by Meyer. Both teams not much going on here early on. Hep across the timeline. We're tied at 4 with 4 minutes to go in the first. Left wing with it is Ragland. Top of the key. 3-ball from Hep on the way. Good. New Athens has the lead, and it's 7-4 Yellowjackets. Owens across the timeline to Hateman on the left side. Back to Owens. In the corner to Harlow. Back to Owens to Hateman. In the corner, Coleman. Shot fake, nothing. Back to Hateman. It is a zone. A Syracuse zone, it looks like. Harlow, shot no good. Hits the floor. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go to New Athens. No, it'll only go to Woodlawn. Chase Phelps in the game for Ty Coleman. Crossroads Community Hospital will be the sponsor of your player of the game when this one's done. Wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes. of your arrival. Owens has it on the right wing out of the inbound. Goes, spins down the baseline. Shot short. Not a good shot. Rebound to the floor. That goes to Kiefer. Kiefer has it stolen away by Owens and scores. 7-6. Cardinals down 1 with 3:10 to go in the first. Hep on the right wing to the top of the key for a new ace. Throws it in the right corner to Ragland. Ragland will throw it top of the key to Royce. His three on the way. Good. He is wide open, as was the previous three-point shooter. 10-6. New ace on top of Woodlawn.
Now, Woodlawn's perimeter defense, no rotation yet in this game.
The rotation has been slow most of the game on the backside. Woodlawn can't get anything going offensively. Seem to be pushing a little bit and settling for long mid-range jump shots instead of working at being patient.
That's when you bring Ross Owens in. You want patience.
Here comes patience. Ross Owens into the game. Of course, a freshman. So Shane Witzel already down his bench, 3 guys deep here, 8 in the first quarter. Across the timeline comes Marlowe to the dribble to the top of the key. He'll throw it right side to Ragland, stolen away by Chase Phelps. He'll come up. Nice pass, Logan Isaac. Layup missed. Rebound by Ragland. Ooh, Logan had a good look, but Ragland with the rebound the other way into the corner. Gives it to Meyer to the rim and scores over Owens. New Athens is hot from the floor. They've doubled up Woodlawn in the first 6 minutes. They're up 12-6. Owens, that's Ross to Hateman. Back to Ross on the right wing to Hateman. He'll look, gives it to Gabe, top of the key to Ross on the left wing. Corner Phelps. His zone is giving Woodlawn fits. They're not running anybody in the middle. We're right there. Hateman at the 15-foot mark. Rattles in and out. Rebound by New Athens, but that's what Woodlawn's got to do in that 2-3. The middle's open. Marlowe throws it in the corner to Ragland. Around a ball screen, picks it up right wing. Top of the key, Royce. Left wing to Hep. He'll go to the left elbow. Shot from 15. Short, hits the floor. Chase Phelps on the rebound. Here he comes up the floor. Phelps to the middle of the floor. Pass. Hateman left block. Double team. Ball stolen away. Recovered by Phelps. Woodlawn will reset. Owens in the left wing to Owens from 24. No good. In and out. Rebound to Myers. Woodlawn struggling a little bit with the size and strength underneath the New Athens. Meyer has it left elbow. Kicks it right corner to Ragland. Top of the key to Hep. Back to Ragland with 1:15 to go. New Athens up 12-6. Hateman on the reach over. Picks up his first team second. The shots are there, but Woodlawn just can't get into drop right now.
Yeah, they're trying to get basically a 3-out offense going, and that's all perimeter or a 4-out, either one. But nobody's cutting to the middle of the floor, and you could drive a Mack truck right through there right now.
Inbound play coming now from New Athens. Ragland to trigger. He'll throw it out top of the key to Meyer. Meyer around Logan Isaac. He steals it away. Coleman on the recovery. Ty brings it up the floor as the Cardinals fly down it to Gabe Owens on the left wing. To Ross Owens at the right elbow. Running one-hander off the mark. No good. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds off of Ross Owens. And it'll go to New Athens. If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can print it for your school, company, organization, even do apparel. See Big David, All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School. Call 435-5555. Baseball pass. Meyer down under Coleman. Layup good. Boy, New Athens picked that apart. Meyer with another basket. He's got 6. Or was that Ragland?
That was Ragland.
That was Ragland.
Correct.
All right, Ragland with his first basket. 14-6. Woodlawn's ice cold right now. Isaac throws it to Coleman on the right wing to Phelps. Phelps with it on the left wing. To Owens. His long 3 ball on the way. Good. 3 goggles go up in the air for Gabe Owens. He's got 5, and it's 14-9 Cardinals with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Across the timeline comes Hep. Hep leaves it on the right side to Marlowe. Marlowe has it. Guarded by Phelps for 20 seconds. Now gets it to Royce. Royce will throw it back to Marlowe. New Athens is very patient with a 5-point lead. With it on the left wing is Hep. Hep between the circles, top of the key, right side. On the pass. Now goes Ragland, long 3. He'll advise with 3 seconds to go. Coleman throws it to nobody. Last second shot by Ragland. Go get it to Horn. We've played 8 minutes. New Athens 14, Woodlawn 9. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
1 quarter in the book from Okawville. Woodlawn trails New Athens 14-9. Danny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson alongside as we quickly begin the second quarter. Owens throws it left side to Robinson. It is Robinson, Gabe Owens, Ty Coleman, Harlow, and Phelps. Coleman now throws it left wing to Harlow. Harlow holds above his head, gets it to Phelps on the right wing. Woodlawn struggling with his zone. There's Owens. Here comes a three. Durward don't like it, but we do because Owens hits another three. Good. 3 goggles go up in the air. It's now 14-12. That defense had a breakdown.
Yeah, they're running the flex now, even though it's a man-to-man offense. Still getting at least some movement going on to try to open up that middle or at least catch somebody cutting across there for a stick back beyond the arc.
Ragland's hot for New Athens. He just hit another jumper. Harlow in the corner with it for the Cardinals. That's left side of the floor. Gives it to Phelps between the circles. Phelps throws it left corner. Owens, another three. Count it. Nope, in and out. Robinson with another rebound. Kicks it back out to Phelps behind the three-point line to Owen. Gabe drives, looks off a defender. Shot short, couldn't finish. Rebound. Robinson blocked foul. Robinson will go line to shoot two, much to the support and appreciation of the Woodlawn fans across the way for that effort by Jake Robinson underneath. That foul going to Ryan Royce. That'll be his second, team's fourth. Community First Bank, locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. First free throw is made by Jake Robinson. He had 19 in here, I believe. Was it last night? Wow, 19 last night. He had a good night last night. A lot of Cardinals had a good night, beating Valmeyer. Robinson makes them both. Patience paying off for the Cardinals. 16-14, only down 2 now as they pressure, a little man-to-man, full court. New Athens, this is where they had a lot of success after they got across the timeline. Now Woodlawn rotates a little bit better back, as Mike Richardson pointed out early in the first quarter. Ragland between the circles to the left wing, left corner. That's Roy. Inside, ball on the floor. A quadruple team, now triple team. Backed off shot block, guy to the ground, tipped, out of bounds to New Athens. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can also like us there. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or go to our website, WMIXsports.com. All kinds of things going on there as well. Inbounds pass missed the open bunny by Meyer. Meyer was frustrated, went to the foul back, but his friend Ragland beat him to it. So that's the first on Ragland, 5th on New Athens.
That's the typical line from a coach. If you make that layup,
you don't have to worry about picking myself. That red pin is on the move. Wow. Hello. It's on the move, as are the Cardinals. Coleman on the right wing. Throws it back to Harlow between the circles. Left side to Gabe Owens. Inside Jake Robinson. Turnaround jump hook. Good from the left block with the right hand. Nice move, and we're tied at 16. Woodlawn's woke up. Warmed up a little bit on the offensive end. Here comes Tep between the circles. He's hammered. I was going to say it had to be a foul. It is. Chris Harlow got his hands in the cookie jar a little too much. It was a foul. Good call by the official. That's second on Chris, though. Jason Hateman's going to come in for Harlow. Harlow noticed got the foul, kind of went off, hit on the other side of the floor.
Yeah, he cut around like we were supposed to do on that, cut him off and made him switch hands, but just a little too aggressive on that.
8-man rotation for the Cardinals tonight. Of course, super sub from last year, Matt Kennedy, he's out till December, maybe early January. He had some surgery done on his shoulder, so he's going to be back. That'll be a nice guy to add to this rotation. In the left corner, Ragland has it, top of the key. to Royce. Inside underneath, pass stolen away by Robinson. Can't quite control it. Goes down to the floor, and it'll remain New Athens basketball.
Jake been very active so far tonight on both ends of the floor. Picked up a few rebounds, and he's been in the middle of 2 or 3 loose balls that got to make Coach Shane Witzel very, very, very happy. And there again, Gabe Owens gets a nice steal, and Woodlawn on the move again.
Here come the Cardinals flying down the floor against New Athens, tied at 16. And left it on with the basketball is Hateman. Owens top of the key, as I multitask here, helping some of our listeners. Owens to Hateman. Shot fake 3 to the block. 10-footer. Good. Jason Hateman can really knock it down from that mid-range jumper. Woodlawn has the lead 18-16.
Well, had good body control, and that's a nice head and shoulder fake from the three-point line. Got guys moving their feet just enough. They slipped under about a 15-footer. Shot that's not talked a lot about in this day and age.
No, not at Grinnell College either. Open on the left wing is Ragland. Couple dribbles, picked it up now to Marlowe on the left block. Back to Ragland through his hands, recovers near the volleyball line. He'll come on the dribble. Woodlawn's man-to-man, a little tighten it up a little bit as this second quarter goes along. Down the lane goes Hepp, just like I say, that's his score. Hepp has 5. It's now tied at 18 in what has turned out to be a very good ball game. Owens to Phelps. Out the skip pass, left block. That's Robinson. Jump hook strong. Robinson gets past, lost it, rebound. It'll go back to Phelps to Owens. Owens down the lane, throws up a shot. It's off the iron. Robinson again, one-hand layup. Good. Boy, Jake Robinson hitting the weight room in the offseason. It's paying off now. Woodlawn back in the lead by 2, 20-18. Between the circles is Hepp. Hepp with it to the left elbow. Down the lane he goes, running one-hander. No good. Rebound, Chase Phelps. Phelps gets it to Owens. Here come the Cardinals. Owens to Logan Isaac in the left corner. Back to Owens. Owens with it to Phelps. Phelps, what do we got going on? Well, we got some pulling and dragging underneath.
I'm sorry, Jake, you're not going to get every call down there like that, even though
you're getting your undressed. Now what do we got? Now they're going to call it on Jake Robinson, so we're going the other way. We went past the top of the hour. We need to pause for station ID. You're listening to the showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
Welcome back to New Athens. After the turnover foul on Woodlawn, New Athens has the basketball. Hepp now left wing to Ragland. In the corner to Hepp. Hepp with it back to Ragland. Back top of the key now to Meyer in the right corner to Marlowe. Marlowe with it. Shot from 17, no good. Rebound hits the floor. Logan Isaac has it, lost it, recovered by Hepp. Couldn't get a handle on it. Hepp back to Ragland left wing, inside to Kiefer. Stolen away, Owens. Now New Athens has it again. Shane Witzel and Scott Owens barking, wanting a chance and a help. And now we got timeout, New Athens. Martin DeWart calls the timeout. We're have a score of 20-18. Woodlawn on top by 2, and the physicalness that we talked about in this matchup over the last 4 or 5 years is starting to take shape now.
Yeah, absolutely, and we've talked about it over the years, too. You can tell the size difference. Woodlawn long. They've got a lot of reach, but, I mean, they're lanky. Let's just be honest here. And I know Chris Harlow and Jake Robinson both have hit the weight room very hard, but, yeah, Woodlawn's got guys, 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" in stature, but yet very thin, muscular but thin, and New Athens a little bit more body mass to move. And, the clutch and the grabbing got a hold of Jake Robinson, realizes that he can't officiate out there. He can bring it to the attention, but the team captain's the one that's got to talk to the official. And all that done was picked up another foul from him on that end of the floor right here in front of us. So Woodlawn's done what they've needed to do as far as the turnover stat goes. They've won that battle 6-3. And they had some success now against that press after they got that rotation figured out down below. So Woodlawn's going to start shooting it a little bit better, probably in this ball game, but right now, 2018, couldn't ask for anything more.
I like what the veteran official's doing down there. What I thought Woodlawn had all together, and he was talking to him very nonchalantly, not showing anybody up, not looking for anybody. Now he's talking to New Athens, and now he's got it taken care of. He's warned them, and that's the way the veteran officials should do it. Credit to them here on the floor. New Athens has the basketball. They go inside the mire, and they don't touch. You can't foul, boys. I'm telling you right now, they're going to tell you not to touch it. They're not going to be able to foul. Hateman's got 3 fouls, does he not? No, 2 fouls. I marked it too fast. Oops, happens. And that'll send Meyer to the line. What he's shooting?
That red pin again. It's on fire.
That red pin I have here is bouncing around and getting me in trouble. Meyer makes the first to get another one. He has 5. Don't forget the Saturday Sports Show will be on AM 940 Saturday morning, 8:08 to 10 a.m. It'll also be streamed on WMIXsports.com. Guests in our weekly WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Second free throw is missed. Logan Isaac on the rebound. He gets it to Gabe Owens. He'll bring it across the timeline, throws the left side to Robinson to Phelps. Phelps on the wing with it to Logan Isaac. He'll look in the corner. Owens, 3 ball on the way. Good. 3 goggles go up for Gabe Owens once again. And it's now 23-19. Cardinals by 4. Quickly, the Yellowjackets fly down to the other end themselves as they buzz around in the corner. With it is Ragland. Ragland in that left corner throws it left wing to Marlowe. Marlowe will come over here, and he'll dribble. Now kick it out right corner. Hep for a long 3 in front of the iron. Rolls across to Owens on the weak side. Owens, baseball pass. Robinson runs the floor. Catch, shoot, layup. What a beautiful play, rewarding the big man for getting up and down the floor. 25-19 Cardinals. Hep quickly back, buzzing the other way for the Jackets. Between the circles to the left side of the floor. Throws it right side to Marlowe. Top of the key. 1 dribble in the lane. Shot over Phelps. Trickles over the iron, and we got a foul.
Good call right there.
Keeper for New Athens had a little 2-hand shove in the back. Not a big one, just a little bump, just to kind of on the rebound where you nudge that defender a little bit, got caught from the under official. 2:16 to go in the first half. Woodlawn leads 25-19. Owens to Robinson to Phelps in the deep left corner to the left wing on the dribble. Now to Owens between the circles. He'll throw right side to Owens. Gabe for the 3. No good off the mark. If he made that, we'd have checked. With it on the ball is Marlowe for New Athens. Up to Ragland on the right wing. Back to Marlowe. Marlowe with it. Couple of dribbles. Kicked it to Ragland on that right side. Now he'll leave it for Hep. 16-footer, and the orange is good. He was right in the circle, and now what do we have? Well, another off-the-ball foul.
You might have Meyer with another one because he had a shove in right before the shot. They didn't see that one, but I believe they... Well, they might.
Yeah. It's the 1-1, fellas.
I guess they're going to give that to Kiefer.
Kiefer got it?
I believe so, 35.
Yeah.
That would have made sense. I've been on the other side then. So.
No, Meyer got it. You're right. That's it.
Oh, they did change it. Yep. Right. Okay.
First team 7th, and Jake Robbins will go line and shoot to 1-1. We'll tell you can start a banking relationship at Community First Bank, where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Jake misses the first free throw. Jake Robinson. New Athens has it to the right corner. Marlowe, top of the key to Hep. Hep with it between the circles. Goes left corner to Ragland. Ragland top of the key now to Marlowe. Marlowe back to Ragland as he looks. Now dribbles, now top of the key. 3-pointer on the way from Marlowe. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Kiefer. He'll go up over 2 Cardinals. Missed tip. What do we have? I believe it's going to be over the back.
Could be
on
Jake.
Robinson.
Yep, Robinson on the back.
Second on Jake. 6 or 7 on the Cardinals. And that, to me, Michael, is the problem. The thing you pointed out. Woodlawn is long and lanky, but not very muscular.
Yeah, I
mean, issue as it goes along.
That physicality right there on the offensive glass. You give them even side-to-side position on a rebound, a stronger man, just when he moves these hips, that's going to knock a Woodlawn player off to the side a little bit. Mm-hmm. And right there, Jake Robinson had no chance but to just try to go over the back, and he did get caught again.
Free throw no good. Isaac to Phelps. He goes baseline. It's in the air. That's dangerous. To Gabe. To Harlow to Ross. Right wing 3 for Ross. Off the mark. No good. Rebound to Meyer. Meyer kicks it out now to Hep. The Yellowjackets looking to run. Hep to the free throw line. Now leaves it behind him for Marlowe, top of the key. Down the lane he goes. Shot blocked Isaac. And that's a foul on Logan Isaac, his first team's 8th. And unfortunately, Mike, you can see the Woodlawn occasionally would settle for block shots rather than getting back and playing that defense, at least in this first half.
Yeah, and they sort of let New Athens dictate the pace on their own rebounds. Woodlawn usually likes to get running and up and down the floor like that, but right now New Athens, they've been real slow and casual, but now all of a sudden, they're speeding up a little bit, and Woodlawn's got caught out of position a few times.
Second free throw, no good. 25-22 Cardinals by 3. 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Logan Isaac kicks in the corner to Harlow with the top of the key to Owens. That's Ross to the left elbow to Harlow in the left corner. Shot fake. Now back to Owens. Woodlawn will settle for the final shot as Shane Witzel screaming from the bench. Final shot. Owens, that's Gabe, out by the timeline. We're about going with Gabe and Ross like we did Dawson and Bronson and Bearhines a couple of years ago. We'll go with first names with them. Gabe instructing as he handles the basketball near the timeline. 13 seconds left. He'll throw to Logan Isaac, left wing to Phelps. Phelps with it. Now to Harlow. Harlow with it in the corner to Owens with 5. Gets it to Ross with 5 seconds. Froshman with the 3, no good. Rebounded by Ragland. Half-court shot, no good. We played 16 minutes of basketball here at Okawville. So Woodlawn Cardinals 25, New Athens 22. We'll step out for a break. Come back for the Red Lake College halftime show. You're listening to the Class 1A defending state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. A moonlit sky tonight, a low 32 to 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny. A breezy, warm afternoon, a high near 60. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, milder, low 41. Then on Saturday, variable cloudiness, breezy and warm, a high of 62. And Sunday, mostly cloudy but warm with a shower possible, a high temperature of 66. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should
Hi,
be.
this is Kevin Young, commercial lender for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, Compass, Patriot. I could go on all day. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. We are proud to be Southern Illinois' Jeep headquarters with a nice selection of all of your favorite Jeeps. The all-new 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a must-see. With premium on-road performance and legendary class-leading vehicle capability, the Grand Cherokee hits the sweet spot. We also have the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport, which offers the ultimate in capability without compromise and adventure fueled by the power within. Wrangler goes with freedom, just like King City Chrysler is with Jeep. Come see our selection at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to KingCityChryslerCenter.com to view our inventory online. Find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Red Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
16 minutes in the book here from Okawville. Woodlawn 25, New Athens 22 on the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Red Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you. As we said, Woodlawn leads New Athens 25-22. One other score in the area right now. This is at the half. That is Lady Rams leading St. Anthony on AM 940 and WMIXsports.com 19-16. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. We need to step out for another break. Come back with scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
At Red Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. Halftime here at Okawville, the Woodlawn Cardinals lead the New Athens Yellowjackets 25-22 in the Okawville post-Thanksgiving tournament. Denny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson alongside. And I will turn it over to Mike Richardson as he has completed the scoring and stats for this first half.
Thank you very much, Danny. And for those New Athens Yellowjackets, coming into today's action with a 1-1 record, they had 12 rebounds, and from the field, they were combined 6 of 14 regular shooting, 2 of 5 behind the arc for a total of 7 out of 14 and 2. Combined 9 or 20 overall shooting, 42%. They go to the free throw line 5 times, knocked down a couple. 6 turnovers, and they did come in a bunch when Woodlawn made that adjustment against the press. Individual scoring for the Yellowjackets. 3 points for Ryan Royce. Luke Marlowe had 3. 4 points for Blake Ragland, 5 for Tyler Meyer. He also leads in scoring with 5 points as the Yellow Jacket is entertaining us right now on the court. And the leading scorer, Jeremy Hepp, he was 2 out of 5 regular. He hit a 3 out of 2 attempts. He leads the Yellow Jackets in scoring with 7 points, total of 22 for New Athens. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, they shoot it 7 out of 18 times regular shooting, only 3 of 15 behind the arc for a total of 10 out of 30 attempts. That's easy figuring. That's 33%. Go to the free throw line 3 times, knock down a pair. 3 turnovers. Error was free first half basically for the Cardinals. They total 15 rebounds. 3 players leading away with 3 each. Ty Coleman, Gabe Owens, and Jake Robinson. Very good job of rebounding. They have 3 apiece on that column. Individual scoring, Ty Coleman has a deuce. He's 1 out of 2. 4 points for Jason Hateman. He was 2 out of 3, 0 for 1 behind the arc. Jake Robinson goes to the free throw line for the Cardinals, the only one. He shoots 3 free throw attempts. He makes 2. He goes 3 out of 5 regular shooting. He has 8 points. And Gabe Owens, 1 out of 3 regular, 3 of 7 behind the arc. He's leading the Cardinals in scoring with 11 as Woodlawn totals 25 as they lead the Yellow Jackets 25-22 at the half.
Red Lake College is your sponsor for the halftime show. They offer over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. Both teams warming up on the court. We'll be back after this break for the start of the second half. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dependable and knowledgeable State Farm agent seeks customers looking for real protection in a long-term relationship.
Look no further. Having one special person for your car, home, and life insurance lets you get down to business with the rest of your life. It's what they do. Combine your homeowners, life, and car policies and save big time. Get to a better state with State Farm agent Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770 for a quote.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
Scores tonight, when we have them, we brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple. Friendly advice when you need it. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside. And Mike, Woodlawn struggled, didn't panic, fought back, got a lead, handled themselves very well during the first part of the season.
I think the key word, not panicking. Absolutely. The Woodlawn Cardinals have been in a few games over the last several years of this magnitude, so I don't think nothing's going to scare them too much early in the year right now. Get a few shots to drop, get a couple loose balls as well, and stay out of foul trouble, and we'll see how the second half goes.
Here comes New Athens toward us. We sit here in our wonderful location, the upper deck, as we go on here at Okawville. Ozier brings it across the timeline, throws it right wing to Ragland on Owens. That's Gabe. Ragland throws a tap at the key to Marlowe. Marlowe with it inside pass. Now left wing, left corner. Free ball on the way from Ozier is up and in. Nick Ozier with his first points of the game. We're all knotted at a quarter apiece. 25 all to start the third. Owens throws right side to Coleman. Coleman with it on the right wing, and Owens in the right corner. Owens back to Coleman. Coleman with it. Now to Hateman. Back to Coleman. Harlow on the right block. Spins, turns, loses it. Isaac has it on the side. Drop, shot, no good. Logan can't catch a break. He's had two bunnies missed tonight. Here comes Tepp across the timeline with the basketball, guarded by Coleman timeline. Now throws it right side, Marlowe, right corner to Ozier. Ozier with it to Ragland. Now he'll throw to Meyer. Meyer now in the left corner. As they swing it around, what do we have here? A holding foul the other way. Mike, you saw it. I'll let you describe it.
Well, they're running, just a high-low offense, basically, but what's helping them along the way is they're doing a little clutch and grabbing as they go by. And, again, Meyer this time gets caught again, and it's been either he has been the culprit a couple of times, both times, and then Marlowe got caught once as well.
Harlow with a long three. No good. Rebound, Hepp the other way. Hepp loses it out of bounds. Somebody touched it with Owens, but they'll give it back to New Athens. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital Department, emergency department, place to be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Here comes New Athens the other way, looking for the lead. Left block pass Meyer, layup, no good in the foul. Woodlawn has struggled mightily tonight with the strength and size, and another foul to the Cardinals. Logan Isaac is first.
No, absolutely. And we're looking at 6'4" junior Tyler Meyer. He's going to be back another year, and he has thrown his body and weight around. And, he's probably going about 2 1/4 out there right now, 230 maybe, and making his presence known.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got to the game tonight. However, Meyer misses a free throw. Logan Isaac with the rebound to Owens. Owens across the timeline, left side Coleman. Hateman on the left baseline. Inside to Harlow on the block. Spin, turn, jump hook, good. Chris Harlow with the basket, his first points of the game. Woodlawn back in the lead by 1, 27-26. Woodlawn extends that man-to-man defense. With it on the left side is Hepp. Throws it left wing to Ragland. Left baseline to Drew Ragland. We got a couple of Ragland. Back out to right wing to Marlowe. Down to the block. Shot over 2 Cardinals. Glass is good. Wow. Marlowe with the kiss, sweet as it is. And New Athens up by 1.
And in that regard, Marlowe only 5'10", but Danny, look at the weight advantage he has on Woodlawn defenders.
Forced 3 by the Cardinals. Owens shoots one over a defender, doesn't go. Rebound to New Athens. Marlowe up the right side. Picks up his dribble deep, now throws it. Tip. Isaac has it on the field. Nice play, Logan Isaac. Gives it to Owens. Gabe will bring it across the timeline to Ty Coleman on the right side. Hateman in the corner, thought about it. Back to Coleman, back to Hateman. Back to Coleman. Still play catch back and forth. Coleman now makes the order different to Gabe Owens, to Hateman right wing. Thought about it, will take it. It's long off the mark. Rebound Logan Isaac. Shot glass short. Can't get one to drop. Rebound by New Athens. He's had some opportunities. He can't get one to drop. Here comes Marlowe across the timeline for New Athens. Cardinals down 1, 28-27 with 5:10 to go in the third. On the right wing is Ozer. Around the screen. Now look. Gets it in the middle of the Raglan. Shot too hard, and Gabe Owens has the rebound. Gabe will throw it up front to Harlow. Down behind the defense. Layup right hand. Good. Harlow behind the defense. He's got 4 1/4 in game. It's 29-28 Woodlawn. Hateman has to guard. He tries to guard Marlowe, and he reached in and got a foul. Hateman has picked up what will be his third foul now. And we'll go with an out-of-bounds, side out-of-bounds. While they do that, can start a banking relationship. Community First Bank, you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. New Athens with the basketball down 1 to Woodlawn, 29-28 with 4.5 to go. Harlow on a steal. It's 3-on-2. Harlow down the other way. Layup off the glass, no good, but a foul. Jeremy Heffel picked up his first. That's the second and a half for New Athens, and Harlow has been very active and in lots of energy here in this third quarter so far.
Yeah, and that's what you got to have. Sometimes against a tough man-to-man defense, a tough physical team where they're beating and banging on the inside, you got to do the little extra things. Step in that passing lane, get a few fast breaks, a few layups. Get something to turn over that offense a little bit. And Chris Barlow right now, that's his 5th straight point in this run in the third quarter.
And he has stepped up big time in this one. He's driving all over the place, almost like us being driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler as we are here in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. It's easy for me to say as Harlow makes them both. Thank goodness he can shoot free throws better than I can read that liner. 31-28. Woodlawn up by 3. It's a hard-fought game for the Cardinals as we expected. Haight behind the back dribble, lost it, found it. Phelps ran by, didn't expect to see it. With it to Hepp, now thrown in the left corner to Ozier. Foul somewhere. Coleman got caught holding on to a guy trying to make a cut. Coleman's first, team's third on the Cardinals. Smattering of fans here tonight for both sides. There'll be more people here tomorrow night. Woodlawn Okawville get together.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a pretty good crowd tomorrow night.
Big gym like this, seats 2,600. You're going to have lots of room for people to go hide and not make a lot of noise. With it, the left corner is Raglan. Now throws top to the key to Ozer. His 3 on the way. Off the mark. Harlow on a rebound. Chris Harlow has been the catalyst for Woodlawn in this third quarter. He gets it to Gabe Owens. Back to Harlow, left wing. He's hot. Kid to Phelps. Phelps 15-footer off the mark. Rebound, though, goes to Meyer. Good look. Just didn't drop. Meyer gets it up to Ozer across the timeline left side. Gets it between the circles. Throws it on the right wing to Marlowe. Down to the right block. Shot blocked. Does not fall. That means Marlowe will go to the line and shoot 2, and that foul is on
Mr. Phelps.
Mr. Phelps. That will be his first, team's 4th. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else, with banks in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Locally owned with decisions made there. Proud supporters of Jefferson County. First free throw missed. Second free throw to come. Free throw is up. Off the mark. It's to Chris Harlow. Boy, he's Mr. Everything in this quarter for Woodlawn. Owens across the timeline on the right side. Throws it left side. Coleman. Long 3 on the way. Front of the iron, rolls over. And rebounded on a good box out by Nick Ozer. That was fundamentally as it gets. And they get it up the floor. Now comes Raglan. Gets it over to Marlowe. Bounce pass over left side block. Glass tip good. Meyer scores. He's got 8. It's back to a 1-point Woodlawn lead, 31-30. Owens throws it to Coleman. To Phelps in the right corner. Tip pass going. Not a good no-look pass as Woodlawn loses the basketball. Here comes Marlowe down the lane. Kicks in the right baseline to Meyer. Back to Marlowe on the right wing. Back top of the key to Ozer. Back to Marlowe. Marlowe will look. Steps, throws in the left corner. That's Ozer. Drives baseline around Coleman. Nice job, Ty Coleman stepped in and took the charge.
And how many times have we seen that from Ty Coleman ever since his freshman year? Limited play. Worked harder as a sophomore. Got some JV minutes. A starter in the JV game last year. How many times have we seen him defensively make big plays for the Woodlawn Cardinals?
Crossroads Community Hospital pick a player of the game when this one's done. White hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital Emergency Department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes. Woodlawn down the floor, missed a 3. New Athens with it the other way. Ozer, top of the key, Meyer. Meyer goes left corner to Raglan. Baseline he goes. Phelps tried to take a charge, didn't get there in time. Raglan scores on the left. And it's now 32-31 New Athens, and Shane Whittle wants a 30-second timeout. Cardinals down 32-31. We're at the bottom of the hour. We need to pause for station ID here on the Showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting superstation.
2:36 to go in the third quarter. Woodlawn trails New Athens 32-31 here at Okawville. Danny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside. Mike, one of those deals you mentioned off the air there, shot selection. Woodlawn not doing that very well, throwing up a lot of shots here in this third quarter.
Yeah, I think that's probably what the timeout St. Louis is going through right now. Let's go through a process of shot selection and let's shoot in our areas, and don't forget about people cutting. They're not having an opportunity of letting anybody flow through a game like that. They're getting no cutters because the shot's going up like there is a shot clock. They're not playing Valmeyer again. This is New Athens, and right now I think that's all that timeout was called for.
Ty Coleman across the timeline. It is a 1 point. It looks like a .23 zone. Once the pass has been made, then the other guy filters down. Harlow in the corner. He'll skip past right side to Phelps to the right elbow. Kick right corner to Gabe Owens. Gabe with the basketball on the right wing. Throws skip pass to Harlow on the left wing. Harlow with it, top of the key to Phelps. Phelps with it, now left side to Harlow. Woodlawn by this point last night, or the other last night, had 75 points. As Robinson goes to the rim and he's fouled.
Well, there's a perfect example right there. 2 or 3 perimeter passes, fake the three. Then you got a cutter moving in, then you got the easy bunny down there. Jake just missed it. Now he'll be rewarded with a couple of free throws.
Jake's at the free throw line, trying to add to his numbers, but you're not a number or credit score. Community First Bank of the Heartland, you're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. First free throw's missed. Hateman in, Harlow out. So for the Cardinals, Phelps, Coleman, Hateman, Robinson, and Owens, as the Cardinals trail 32-31 to New Athens with 2:05 to go here in the third in Okawville. Robinson will get another. Free throw up and in. He hits one out of 2. He's got 9. It's tied at 32 with 2:05 to go in the third. Here comes Marlowe across the timeline. Right corner to Royce. He'll pick up his dribble. Now throw it top of the key. Ragland inside underneath the Meyer. Shot good. He could be a handful, Mike, as well. New Athens wanted to exploit him.
Oh, he has got a very nice drop step, and he works the middle well, and he's not afraid of contact, that's for sure.
He has lost some weight, put on some muscle since last year when we saw him. Owens from the volleyball line. Nothing but net. 3 goggles go up again. 35-34. Hard to defend to the volleyball line. Back in the right block. That's left block tip. Oh, Hateman went in, dug in for the steal, got called for the reach-in, and that will be Hateman's 4th, the 5th on Woodlawn here in the quarter.
Yeah, Woodlawn continually will go deep in that lineup that they have. Reserves, they're going to bring a couple back in right now, and Ross Owens and Logan Isaac back into the ball game.
Okay, Woodlawn with a new 5, or partial new 5, I should say, as Mike mentioned. New Athens quick trigger. They get it inbounds to Marlowe. Shot long. Rebound Chase Phelps. Kind of always in the middle of it there. Not as much as Ty Coleman we noticed last couple of games, but Phelps is right in there. Coleman on the right wing to Ross Owens in the corner. Back to Coleman. Coleman will skip past left wing to Gabe Owens. Wide open 3. No good off the mark. Rebounded by Ryan Royce. He gets it to Heff. Heff will bring it across the timeline. No, he won't. He has to pick up his dribble deep in backcourt. He'll throw it into the front court to Ragland. Ragland now to Meyer. Goes baseline shot good. Boy, he is unstoppable right now. Woodlawn has no answer for him.
Absolutely not. Good baseline head fake, shoulder fake, get him up, move him over, gets it off the glass. A 1-point lead for the Yellowjackets.
Owens, Phelps, back to Owens, back to Phelps. And the right wing, Coleman, back to Phelps against his zone. Phelps will launch a 3. Rattles up, rattles down. 3 goggles go up for Chase Phelps. 38-36. Meyer has the basketball. Here he comes. That's where he needs to have it. 25 feet from the basket for us. And Meyer throws it in the right corner. That is Royce. Back out top of the key to Ragland with 16 seconds to go. Woodlawn up 38-36 in a tight one here from Okawville. Ragland throws it right side to Marlowe. Marlowe with it. On the dribble. Still on the dribble. Launches a long 3 front of the iron. Hits. Logan Isaac on the rebound. Gets it to Phelps with 1 second to go. We're at the end of 3 quarters. Woodlawn 38, New Athens 36. You're listening to the defending state champion in Class 1A. Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, FlexSteel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Kenny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson in Okawville. 3 quarters in the book in this post-Thanksgiving tournament. The Woodlawn Cardinals lead New Athens 38-36. Mike, Woodlawn can't fight off New Athens right now. It's going to be a game.
Hey, good game. We called it on the way over here. I mean, that's just how it's been. The past has come through again, and we've got another good one here tonight.
Harlow to Coleman, Gabe Owens, Ross Owens, and Logan Isaac on the floor. Logan Isaac's getting rooted out there with a knee. We can see it. Owens for three. Good. Three goggles up again. Gabe Owens has 5 3-pointers. It's 41-36. Across the timeline, New Athens. What do we have here? Something's going on. What's the matter? Got something.
Shane Witzel saw something, whether that's some blood or
it's blood.
Uniform.
Yeah, he's going to take that. Just take it off in the middle of everybody. While he strips down, well, not strips down, but takes the jersey off, put another one on. We'll tell you that with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Now, we'll sit here and talk about it. Now, he has to go change, so they had to sub in. Now he'll come. That player will come back later. We'll figure out who that is. I believe it was Roy Marlowe who had that blood. So he'll be 40 now. We'll mark it down. Now they get it inside. That is Kiefer. Up shot, glass, no good as it trackles off the rim. Harlow on the rebound for Woodlawn. He gets it to Owens. He comes across the timeline. He's looking for Coleman. He's looking for Owens. Ross will get it from brother Gabe. Ross with the basketball. Will come right side to Harlow. Harlow with it on that right side. On the Owens. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's about a 25-footer. He doesn't need to take that shot. That's not a good one. With a basketball, New Athens. Back tap by Logan Isaac. Isaac to Ross Owens. Here come the Cardinals flying the other way. Owens has it. Coleman left corner. Coleman, 15-foot. Owens, 3-pointer. Gabe, no good off the mark. Rattles in and out. Meyer with the rebound. Coleman with the steal in the backcourt. From New Athens. Ty Coleman slipping around. Gets it to Gabe Owens. Action, fast and furious. Arlo for a 3 in the corner. Good. 3 goggles go up for Chris Arlo. He has 9. It's 44-36. Woodlawn up 8. 6.5 to go in the game. Half across the timeline between the circle. On the dribble. Coleman had to let him go for fear of a foul. Shot short. Ball hits the floor. Bodies everywhere. Isaac, that's Logan on the ground. To Gabe Owens. He'll bring it across the timeline. He'll throw it left corner. Ty Coleman with the 3. It's short off the iron. Logan Isaac skies through the rebound. Spin, turn, shot short. Rebound goes to Meyer. Here come the Jackets the other way. That's Ragland. He has to pull out behind the left 3-point line. Out top of the key, gets it to Hep. Now back to Ragland in the corner. Woodlawn has turned it on here with an 8-point lead. Ragland from 16, left side. Good. Oh, what a pretty shot. Timeout, Mark Durworth there, and little action, fast and furious there in that last minute and a half.
Well, and Woodlawn's done a good job of recognizing shooters. And, again, shooters get into flows and the flow of shooting rhythm. And right there, Woodlawn was able to get 2 or 3 quick possessions and sped the offense up just a little bit. But they got their feet set, and that's very important in shooting a basketball. You only knock down 3 out of 5 3 attempts. And, well, I'll tell you what, when you shoot 3, you can score some points in a hurry. And Woodlawn now jumped out and timeout was called. That's to get their player back into the ball game now, and he will be wearing number 40 as Luke Marlowe.
Yep, Marlowe back in with that. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, got us here to Okawville, and I will also tell you about All Stars and Stitches. You need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or other type of apparel for your school, organization, or business. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, west of Benton High School, or call him 435-5555. 5:46 to go in the game here at Okawville. New Athens trails Woodlawn 44-38. Woodlawn right now on a run. Harlow to Coleman to Hateman with Isaac and Gabe Owens out there for the Cardinals. Hateman left side to Owens. Ooh, thought about the three. Back to Harlow. I should say Hateman. To Owens, leave me open, shoot a three. Trickles up, no good, tipped out of bounds. Foul Hateman. He just fouled out of the game, I believe.
I think you are correct, sir.
Yep, fouled out. Jason Hateman out of the game with 4. First casualty of the game via foul trouble. Phelps in, Hateman out on the 5th foul. That's the 6th on the Cardinals, by my count. Here's that pin again. And New Athens will trigger length of the floor to go. Cardinals will go full court man-to-man. They'll throw it into the backcourt to Ragland. Woodlawn will clear out. It's man-to-man. And Ragland gets it to Heff, up the right side. Comes across the timeline, right wing to Ozer. He'll have it. He'll look. Still looking. Dribbles picked up to Ragland, right elbow. Ty Coleman on the strip, but recovered by Ozier in the backcourt. Ozer with it, throws it left wing to Heff. Heff thought about the three, doesn't. Dribbles right elbow. Now top of the key to Ozer. To Meyer. Meyer in the right corner. That is Ragland. Ragland top of the key to Heff. In the right side to Ragland. Dribbles right elbow. Shot glass. Off the mark. Rebound. Strip Harlow with a great strip of Marlowe. Didn't mean it to rhyme, but that's who's involved in the play. Harlow from Marlowe. Owens with it to Phelps. On the right wing. He'll throw it back to Owens. In the left corner, Harlow. With one dribble back to Owens. Woodlawn can be patient with a 6-point lead. 4:35 to go. Coleman moved by travel with the basketball, tipped out of bounds off of New Athens. Woodlawn may call a break.
Well, you look at the scoreboard right now, you're thinking possibly that Woodlawn now fake that three-point shot. See if you can drag him out a little bit of that zone. See if you can catch him in a little man-to-man or change that off their defense. Get back to that 1-3-1 where some alleys could open up a little bit. Woodlawn could be stingy here with this clock.
On the inbounds, Harlow has it on the left wing. Throws it right side to Ty Coleman, back to Chase Phelps. Out behind the volleyball line. Now to Coleman in the right corner. 4:10 to go in the game to Phelps. Phelps with it. Holds above his head to Owens. Owens with it. Goes right side to Phelps. While they play around the perimeter, you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. And there's a foul. That foul's going to be on Ragland. A little too much body. It'll be an out of bounds to Woodlawn in front of their bench. We'll also tell you locations at 9 at Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Side out of bounds, Harlow in front of the Woodlawn bench with the Cardinals leading 44-38. Harlow gives to Owens. He dribbles into the front court, guarded by Heff. Owens, Gabe, that is, throws it to Coleman on the right wing to Harlow in the corner. Back to Coleman. Coleman skipped past Owens, has to lose it, lost it. Coleman threw a bad skip pass, a little high. Owens tried to go up one-handed, just couldn't handle it. The scoreboard update from Mount Vernon. Lady Rams on AM 940 lead Effingham St. Anthony 33-24. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, State Farm Insurance agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. While I was reading that liner, New Athens got it across the timeline, trap, double team, and 5-second call about happened, except that Mark Durwart called the timeout. That was a tough one there. Defense was ratcheted up here for Woodlawn.
Defense very good right there and wasted a 30-second timeout, which is good in that regard. Get that timeout out of the way for a Woodlawn Cardinal fan. Still with that 6-point lead, and now you've got New Athens now having to scramble a little bit now on defense, come out of the man right there. First time we've seen that this second half, so Woodlawn should be able to run a little more inside action, run some high-lows, and get some people involved down low right now in this offense. And it's going to come to a point in time to where 5 fouls now on the Yellowjackets. They've got to look at this clock now knowing they're going to have to start fouling and put Woodlawn at the free throw line.
Well, New Athens may not want to play the way they need to play to get back into this game. They're kind of a half-court team unless they get a run out. Half between the circles. Woodlawn comes out in the zone. Mike is his zone. Half flip in the left corner to Ozer. Woodlawn's in a 2-3. Haven't seen this in I don't know when. Robinson on the block.
Maybe that's a new turkey rule. If one team plays man, you got to go back to play a zone.
That foul offensively on Marlowe. He ducked his shoulder on Robinson to gain space at the charge, and it'll go back to Woodlawn. Out of the timeout, Woodlawn went 2-3. We don't see that very often covering Woodlawn. Easily man-to-man. Inside Phelps, 10-footer, short off the iron, rebounded by Meyer. Meyer with it, stolen away Harlow. Bad outlet pass. Harlow to Phelps, top of the key. Woodlawn will reset. Owens on the right wing. 3 minutes to go in the game. Woodlawn 44, New Athens 38. Owens with it near the timeline to Harlow. He'll look back to Owens. Tell us you can follow us on Facebook or like us on Facebook, facebook.com, WMIX Sports. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Great place to go find information all the time. With it is Harlow. Drives baseline, kicked it back out to nobody. It goes over and back. Coleman will have to pick it up and save the possession.
Third turnover on the Cardinals this half.
One listener says there's nothing wrong with the 2-3 zone. Well, if you're Syracuse, that works out okay. In Woodlawn, you don't see a lot of zone. That's what shocked us. With it on the left wing is Hepp. Jim Boeheim not in the house.
And you notice they didn't stay in it too long.
Oh, no. Woodlawn back to the man-to-man. Jim Boeheim now left the house. That 2-3's out the door. With it on the wing. With it, Braglin. Down the lane he goes. Skip. There's a rebound, though, on the I should say turnover. Coleman has it. Shane Whistle says slow it down.
Having said that with the inside cutters, you got to make an 8 or 10-footer here. Now, you're going to get the opportunities.
And Shane Whittle's going to call a timeout. We got another scoreboard update. Lady Rams lead St. Anthony 35-26 with 4 minutes to go in that game. And the Lady Rockets of Okawville went on the road to Greenville tonight, got beat 46-36. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to someone who knows insurance. So how do you know, really, your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Give Scott Owens a call, 242-3770. And Mike, timeout, Woodlawn, full timeout. Shane Whittle going to go to the board, draw some X's and O's here with 6-point lead with 2:10 to go. It's still rather tight, possession by possession. You're in the hollow. What do you do?
Well, if you're New Athens, you got to play the tough defense, and now you're at 2:10. So you give your defense, this next 15, 20 seconds, straight-up defense before you start foul. But yet, the next foul puts Woodlawn in the bonus. If you're Woodlawn, that last set they ran with your cutters through the middle in that offense, pick away opposite ball side, and then find somebody cutting through the lane. Woodlawn either is going to have to make that 12, 10-footer. They missed 2 straight of those. Or the main thing for them is to be strong with the basketball, because they're going to be hacking and grabbing, clutching right now, and try to put the Cardinals at the free throw line, where basically not been a lot of free throws shot, only 3 in the first half, and Woodlawn is 3 out of 4 this second half, so only 7 free throws total in the game.
Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 and also streamed live, WMIXsports.com on Saturday morning, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. There's a foul. That's rather aggressive. Tyler Meyer went out and gave Jake Robinson a greeting, and Jake Robinson will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1. You're not a number or credit score. We'll try this again with Jake at the line. You're not a number or credit score with at Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs and through the good and the bad. Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. First free throw from Jake. That works out much better. He made the first. He goes into double digits again, quietly putting together a very nice week here at Okawville. 45-38. Cardinals lead by 7 with 2:02 to go in the game. Robinson shoots and makes both. He has 11. A nice job by Robinson. 46-38 Woodlawn. Here comes New Athens. They throw it underneath the Meyer. Ty Coleman with a back tap steal. Owens on the recovery. Now New Athens is going to be fouling. Gabe Owens will throw it to nobody. Stolen away by Marlowe on a bad pass. Owens tries him. Marlowe missed him. Marlowe missed the layup. Owens was there, Mike. Kind of ran interference, didn't touch him, and Marlowe was expecting contact and missed the layup.
Yeah, Gabe was smart enough right there not to give an and one.
Yes.
And Chase Phelps come up strong with a big rebound, and he definitely retained control of that basketball, knowing he was going to get fouled, which he is, and he is at the free throw line, making his first free throw attempts of the ball game.
Chase Phelps there. Makes the first free throw. He'll get another. Remember, you can go on the internet and follow WMIX, or get on the internet, our webpage, I should say, www.WMIXsports.com. We'll have scores, highlights, archives, the schedule, video highlights. We got it all. Games that we do throughout the year here on WMIX. Second free throw's missed. 1:40 to go in the game. Woodlawn leads 47-38. With the basketball, 3 balling away from Mosier. Long off the mark. Free throw rebound. Coleman had it. Lost it. There's Harlow. Oh, we got an intentional foul. Ty Coleman just got shoved to the floor by Tyler Meyer. I mean, 2-hand shove. 30 feet away from the ball. Coleman got thrown to the floor. He goes up, and it's an intentional foul, as was the correct call.
And this is the age-old adage that people start talking about now. When you have a very deliberate team, you get 6 points down with a couple minutes to go. How do you get juiced up and revved up to try to make that run, and you start bombing from 3? You haven't done it a lot of times during the game so far. And now you're in trouble, and then now you resort to fouls like that, and it's unfortunate, but it does happen.
Credit Mark DeWart, the coach of New Athens. He immediately pulled Tyler Meyer from the game. That's a credit to him as Coleman makes 1 out of 2. Woodlawn will get the basketball, and I credit Ty Coleman. Sometimes kids will get that shot like that that's cheap, and a kid will get up and start swinging. He just laid there on the floor. Thanks. I got to the free throw line.
Referees will take care of this.
Senator Dave in the house tonight. Owens with the basketball. Comes across to the right side. Handle the ball, Woodlawn. You'll be undefeated going to that title game tomorrow against Okawville. Nice pass. Owens, Harlow. Missed the layup. Trickled on and off. Went right hand on the left side of the goal. Got to use that left hand there, Chris. Down the lane goes Ragland. Dishes off through the hands of Harlow. Robinson on the floor. Gets it, throws it, but he was on the baseline. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he pointed the wrong direction. Yeah. Referee pointed the wrong direction. Gamber and Gamber Inc. here leaving tonight. They've been here at the ball game, writing some notes down. Waltonville will be on the road next Tuesday at Sandoval. Waltonville 4-0 under Brian Gamber this season. New Athens has it back. Harlow dribbles. Harlow, I should say, hits the misses a 3, tips in and out, rebound keeper, shot, but a foul. Kiefer will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1, I believe. A foul on Gabe Owens. That'll be his first. 2-shot foul coming. While they do that, we'll tell you can start a banking relationship at Community First Bank where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Locations in Ida, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Second free throw coming here to Kiefer. Kiefer's free throw off the mark as well. Rebound to Marlowe. He'll throw it up and in. He snuck in and got it. 7 points for Marlowe. Timeout, New Athens. With 58.5 seconds left in the game. Woodlawn leads New Athens 48-40 in what is a close game as expected.
And Woodlawn knowing composure is the key right now. We mentioned that about Ty Coleman earlier, and the rest of the team's got to do the same thing. And they have. They really have done a good job because on this end, where we got the bird's eye view, it's been very physical. It's been a good ball game. I mean, the flow of the game last night, up and down, not a lot of contact, just basically street basketball, Woodlawn coming out on top. But tonight, a little closer quarters, a little more ball control from New Athens, and physicality, a big part of this game tonight. So Woodlawn has done a good job keeping their composure. Now they have to do it for 58.5 seconds. 3-0 versus 3-0 tomorrow night at 7:30.
Also, Community Hospital pick a player of the game when this one is over. Wait hours, another emergency room. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges to be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. For 58.5 seconds to go in this one, Woodlawn leads 48-40. The Cardinals will have the basketball length of the floor to go. New Athens in a 3-quarter court 1-2-2 zone. At least that's how they set up. And now we'll see what happens. That's how they'll remain. Woodlawn will have to break this. Coleman to Harlow in the backcourt to Owen. Skip across to Isaac as they actually traveled. He traveled, Logan. Shrugged that pivot foot. We can see it way up here in our wonderful position here at Okawville High School.
He can point to that outside foot, but that one moved before the other one did.
Yep. While we have a chance, we'll do it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow. And I want to thank all the wonderful people here at Okawville High School who treated us like royalty all week. We'll be back again for one more night. Really have enjoyed coming over here, as we always do, to Okawville High School. John Krause, JD, head coach, and everybody here at Okawville. We love it. There's a layup. That was too easy. Meyer got loose again. He's back in the game with 14. He had to sit out a couple minutes, which is a credit to the coach in a game like this. Owens will go across the timeline. Gets it to Logan Isaac on the right side. He's fouled. Logan will go to line. That's the 4th on Ozer. 7th, 9th, 10th on New Athens. So it'll be a 2-shot foul for Logan Isaac, who's yet to score tonight. He'll go to the line.
The rim has not been kind to Logan tonight.
No, and he's had some looks that just haven't dropped. Free throw good. That's good. Get that lid off, not only for tonight, but for the rest of the year. 49-42 Woodlawn by 7. Logan Isaac will have one more here in Okawville. Second free throw missed, rebounded by Marlowe for New Athens. He'll come across the timeline. Skip right side to Osier. Looking for a three. Coleman steals on the floor loose. Marlowe has it for New Athens. He'll launch about a 25-footer off the mark. Tip. Coleman skied. Coleman's going to get the foul. Guy Coleman just wasn't long enough to reach up and get that away from Meyer. And Meyer will go to the line and shoot the 1-and-1.
That was Meyer's 12th rebound this night's game.
17:44 seconds left to go in this one. We'll travel back to Okawville tomorrow night. Driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. They sponsor the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. With the basketball at the free throw line is Meyer. Shot good. Tyler Meyer, if he controls the temper, and it may have just been a one-time deal, he's going to be a handful in that Cold-Kid Conference Kaskaskia division this year.
I believe it.
Mark Durwart's a good coach, too. Shot, free throw missed, tipped around. Ty Coleman has the rebound. Smallest guy on the floor gets the foul. Coleman will go the other end and shoot the 2-shot foul. Coleman with 3, looking to add to his point total. Tomorrow night, go ahead.
You kick in a couple steals. You kick in, that was his 4th rebound. Ty Coleman's has just had a very solid basketball game again tonight.
Tomorrow night on FM 94.1, it'll be Rams and Orphans from Chagnon Gymnasium. Also, you can watch that game live on WMIXsports.com. Mike and I, will be back here in Okawville tomorrow night on AM 940 WMIX, as well as WMIXsports.com streaming audio. Saturday Sports Show, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. on WMIX, AM 940. Saturday morning guests, and, of course, the usual WMIX social media question of the week. That's a 3 up by Hep from New Athens. Good. Time out, New Athens. That's a cosmetic 3. 50-46 with 6 seconds to go. Mathematically speaking, unless something crazy happens, they shouldn't be able to come back.
Yeah, and then this is still a point in the game where coaching can be in effect for something later on down the road. You might want to get a stop right here. You might not want to foul. You may work on trying to get a double somewhere for your defense. I mean, coaches continually work regardless of the score and the situation, so they always coach till the buzzer goes off, and this is another learning experience for the Yellowjackets right now that they can take advantage of.
Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations in Ina Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Several ways on social media you can stay with us. On Facebook, we are located at facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We are there. You can like us there. We'd love for you to have you. And on Twitter, we tweet all the time, whether it's in-game highlights, updates, pictures from around the sports world at all levels. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Great way. Also, another thing we've added in recent weeks is our website, WMIXsports.com. Great way to keep up with archives of highlights. Not only that, but games, streamed, and videoed, as well as scores and a schedule of our games upcoming on WMIX. Harlow triggers in the Phelps underneath the basket. A little hand-to-hand combat from Osier. Osier will foul out by my count. That's the end of Osier's night. He has 3. Chase Phelps will walk to the other end. Not happy he got fouled, but in that situation, you're going to get a little contact.
You're going to get contact, and the way to make them pay in this regard is step up to the line, young man. Knock 2 down.
Yep. Move on. Thanks to all our new followers tonight on Twitter. Notice that we have some new followers. Thanks for following us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Chase Phelps at the line for 2. First free throw up and in. He'll get one more. He has 5. Good night for Chase. He'll get another. Woodlawn player tomorrow night at 7:30 against Okawville as Phelps makes this one. 52-46. Woodlawn's going to go to 3-0, and Okawville's 3-0. That's a foul or travel. Oh, a travel. Okay. Nope. There's going to be a foul. One official called the walk, and the other one wanted to call foul.
Yeah, he had it, but in all fairness, I mean, it was a trip. So that's communication by the officials, and that's what it is.
One wanted to go home. another one wanted to call it.
It's a little more time in the hospitality.
Oh, yeah. When they get home. Yeah. That'll be talked about in the car ride home with these three. They all rode together. Veteran officials, FAR. They'll be discussing that on the way home. First free throw's up and in. 52-47, Woodlawn by 5. Sesser Auto Body post-game show coming up. Scoring and stats from this one. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Robinson. And a foul. We'll go to the other and shoot some more free throws. Got nowhere to go at this point. While they do that, we're past the top of the hour. Let's pause for station ID on the showcase.
Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the showcase on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Pump on the other side of the dial. The Lady Rams win again tonight. They are now 5-1, beating St. Anthony at home 41-33. Congratulations to Jeff Lawn and his Lady Rams. First free throw up and in by Robinson. He'll get another. He's had a good night, 53-47. Second free throw's good. He's 4 of 4 in the quarter from the line. 54-47. One last shot from half court. It's short, no good. Final score tonight from Okawville. Woodlawn wins again, 54-47 over New Athens. We'll step out for a break, come back with a Sesser Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. A moonlit sky tonight, a low 32 to 36. Tomorrow, mostly sunny. A breezy, warm afternoon, a high near 60. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, milder, low 41. Then on Saturday, variable cloudiness, breezy and warm, a high of 62. And Sunday, mostly cloudy but warm with a shower possible, a high temperature of 66. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Hi, this is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in beautiful Mount Vernon, Illinois. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
What do you look for in a full-size pickup? Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford Dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Here are some hard facts to think about. The 2013 F-150 can tow a heavier trailer and haul more cargo than any of its competitors. The F-150 has fully boxed frame that's the foundation of all this great capability. And it's engineered and tested to withstand more punishment than you could ever subject it to. The F-150 is built Ford tough to come through with the capability you expect in this full-size pickup from Ford, day in and day out. Right now you can save $5,500 on a 2013 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 when you finance through Ford Motor Credit. Come see one of our sales representatives about an F-Series or any vehicle, new or pre-owned, at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or visit us online at fordsquare.com.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Final score here tonight from Okawville. Woodlawn 54, New Athens 47. Denny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson alongside on the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster Next time you have a collision, see the Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Reminder of our social media. You can go to Facebook and like us there, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Love to have you. All kinds of information we put on there daily, all the time. You can also follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We tweet things all the time, whether it's in-game updates, scores of area games, information from whether it's junior high, college, or the professional sports world. That's at Twitter at WMIX Sports. You can follow us. Also on our website, you can go. We have a new website, WMIXsports.com. We have scores. We have schedule of our games coming up. We're going to broadcast. We have archives of our streaming and video games, as well as video highlights. And also, don't forget, the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940 and streamed on WMIXsports.com every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. All kinds of guests, and, of course, the most famous now, WMIX Sports social media question of the week. We're going to take a break and come back. We'll have scoring and stats of this Woodlawn win over New Athens, 54-47. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, FlexSteel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com, presented by Community First Bank.
Woodlawn Cardinals improved to 3-0 tonight with their win over New Athens, 54-47 here at the Okawville Post-Thanksgiving Tournament. You're into the Sesser Auto Body Post-Game Show. Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Danny Czerwinski with Mike Richardson alongside. Woodlawn will play tomorrow night at 7:30, the title game against Okawville. You can hear that game on AM 940 WMIX, as well as stream live audio on WMIXsports.com. Mike Richardson finishing up the totals, adding them up, going over them again one more time. Checking them over. Got to have exact stats to do this. Got to have exact stats. We'll tell you about Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Give us a like. All kinds of stuff goes on there. Go to Twitter. We're on there as well. Follow us at WMIX Sports. Lots of ways to communicate with us and follow us and everything else. We'll talk a little sports with you. We'll try to go down some scores here as we wait and get those stats finished up. The scores that we said, the Lady Rams won tonight. Benton boys lost tonight to Johnson City, 47-46 at the Goreville tournament. It was the Lady Rams beating St. Anthony tonight, 41-33. El Dorado beat Carmi 51-40 in girls basketball. At the end of three quarters in girls basketball, Benton leads Pinckneyville 29-28. Mike Richardson's ready with the stats, and here we go.
Thank you very much, Danny. And for the Yellowjackets, they fall to 1-2 in the tournament, with their last game taking place tomorrow night. They had 15 turnovers in the ball game. Nice rebounding job, 17 second-half rebounds for 29 as a total in the ball game rebounding. They were 8 out of 12 regular shooting, 3 of 8 behind the arc. Totals 15 for 26 and 5 for 13, 5 for 16 at the free throw line. So overall shooting, they were 20 of 39 for 51% from the field. Nice shooting evening, but only 31% free throwing as they were 5 out of 16. 15 turnovers didn't help. Lost a lot of shot possessions with the 15 turnovers. Individual scoring, they placed a couple of guys in double digits off the bench. Royce had 3 in the ball game, 3 points for Ozier. 2 guys with 8, that was Raglan and Luke Marlowe, who had lost a few minutes there, changing that uniform number. He had 8 as well. Jeremy Hepp, a nice ball game in the second half. He ends up with 10 points, and the leading scorer for the Yellowjackets, Tyler Meyer, he had 12 rebounds to go along with 15 points as he leads the Yellowjackets in scoring in tonight's game. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, turnovers, minuscule, only 5 in that second half, 8 total for a game. They also have 29 rebounds. Leading the way there, Logan Isaac off the bench with 5, Chris Harlow 5, most of them in the second half of this contest. They were 2 out of 8 regular shooting only in the second half, 4 of 18 behind the arc, but they made hay at the free throw line that second half. They blew 13 out of 18 shooting free throws in the second half. Overall shooting, they were 9 out of 26 regular, 7 for 30. At few games you'll see more 3 attempts than you will deuces in a ball game. So that gives them a combined 16 out of 56. 29% from the field, but they just had so many more opportunities. But 71%, they were 15 out of 21 free throwing in tonight's game. Guys, everybody played basically. Ross did not get anything to score, but Logan Isaac finally got a free throw to drop for him. Jason Hateman had 4 points before he fouled out, 4 for Ty Coleman, who we mentioned. Ty also had 4 rebounds and 3 or 4 steals in the ball game. 6 points for Chase Phelps off the bench, 9 for Chris Hollow, all coming in the second half. 13 points for Jake Robinson to go along with 4 rebounds. And the leading scorer in the game, Gabe Owens, was 5 of 15 behind the arc, 1 of 3 regular shooting. Didn't go to the free throw line, but he leads the Woodlawn Cardinal attack with 17 points. The Cardinals have improved to 3-0 on the early season, getting ready for that championship game against Okawville tomorrow night, with a 54-47 win over the new Athens Yellowjackets here this evening.
We'll step out for another break. When we come back, I believe we'll pick the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. You're listening to the defending state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Sesser Auto Body sponsors the post-game show to remind you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game here in Okawville. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body to get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Mike and I need to pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Mike, it was unanimous off the air. It's a vote of 2. When we vote, it goes that way.
I think you're right. Majority does rule in this case. There was a stretch, Woodlawn with a halftime lead, 25-22 in the stretch that New Athens came out and sort of tried to dictate a little part of that the third quarter. Woodlawn only leading 38-36. But Chris Harlow, he was 2 of 6 from the field, 1 for 2 behind the arc, 2 free throws, clutch free throws at that point, 5 rebounds, a total of 9 points. But they came in a stretch where he also played defense, stopped that fast break a couple of times on that. He was in the passing lane, and I think we agree. His stretch of play in that third quarter to the fourth quarter was the difference of the ballgame. Sort of turned the tide a little bit defensively for the Cardinals, and then he come alive in that second half with some offense. So Chris Harlow will be the Crossroads Community Hospital's player of the game.
Chris Harlow, your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospital reminds you why wait hours in other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Woodlawn wins tonight, 54-47. Mike, a final thought. We're going to wrap up and get out of here.
Well, a beautiful gym. I mean, I was expecting a lot of things from all the pictures, but again, until you see it upright and personal, what a nice place they have here, and look forward to a little bit livelier crowd, let's say, tomorrow night that possibly could be here with Okawville, the Rockets trying to christen this tournament here in this new beautiful gym. And I see Rick Gaby. We're in good hands when he's down here taking care of us as well.
Well, that will wrap it up for the night. Our next broadcast from the showcase will be tomorrow night right back here in Okawville. Woodlawn versus Okawville in the championship at 7:30. You can listen to that game live on AM 940 WMIX. Also on live streaming audio at WMIXsports.com. We'll come on the air about 7:15, 7:20 with the pregame and bring you all the action between Woodlawn and Okawville here tomorrow night. For our WMIX Sports team, Jesse Clark back in the studio. For Mike Richardson, I'm Denny Czerwinski. Final score tonight, Woodlawn 54, New Athens 47. Thanks for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXsports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.